folks, Fat Guy Flies RC here. We're out here at the Avon Park field. We're going to take up the Carbon Cessna 150, Carbon Z Cessna 150. I just replaced the nose gear again for like the 5th time, mainly because they come loose so easy. You got to get in there and really anchor them down, and then if you have a less than perfect landing, they will man, I don't think I like those takeoff flaps like that off those. Well, anyways, we'll go in there and look at that. Let's go down here. Let's get her turned around. That's a good looking bird. All right. All right.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Pretty bird. Good looking bird. Now she's a Cessna 150. There. Knife edge here for you.
Landing flaps.
You know what? Do a nice slow, low pass here for you. Got them big old flaps all the way down.
Flaps up. Time remaining 4 minutes. Landing flaps.
Now, she of course, I want to say big standard servos in her. There you go. There you go. Sorry if I'm blinding you in the sun here. All right, go to takeoff flaps here.
Landing flaps.
I can still see that tail light. Nice slow pass here. Now she features, if you purchase the bind and fly, there, that's full speed. If you purchase the bind and fly plane, which she's $399 for the bind and fly, which means that they've lowered the price. She would have been $429. And folks, I hate to say it, when Horizon Hobby starts lowering the price on something, it's getting ready to go bye-bye. So most people can figure that one out. There you go. It's a good looking plane, I tell you. No flaps that time. Just pure power and the elevator. There, she'll fly inverted, no problem.
Landing flaps.
I want to tell you something, folks. If you're thinking about getting into the hobby, invest in a good flight simulator. Something like Realflight 8 or Realflight 9. Because, now, let me interrupt you for that thought for just a minute. If y'all notice what I did just then, whoa! Don't do that. You'll learn rambunctious there. But if you notice what I just did when I landed a while ago, I let my main gear set down first. And that's what you want to do with a tricycle gear. That's what this plane is, tricycle gear. And
Landing flaps.
let's see if I can show you that again. Now watch. You see? I let the main sit down first, and then let the nose settle down.
Flaps up.
Okay, let's get turned around here.
Flaps up.
And this time we're going to land with no kind of flaps at all. Coming in hot though. I will probably, yeah, got in the grass. What I just did just then, right before, when I was about, I'm in this, I'm going to walk to it. There's a dirt pile there, probably a big ant pile that my nose just went into, my front gear. And more than likely, it's a big anthill. But nice thing about it is you can see the bird sitting there in the grass, all nice and pretty. That grass is real thick. See how deeply buried the landing gear is? Yeah, it's just buried in the grass there. Yeah, all right, prop off while I pick it up. All right. She's a big bird, big heavy bird. And just so you know, I'm running a Spectrum smart battery, and the prop is off. Let me feel something. All right, good. All right, we're going to take off one more time. Got a minute. Back on. You hear that roaring sound? That goes away. Do not let that bother you in these giant airplanes, these big foamies, the Carbon Z's they have. Every one of them have that roaring. Get off the runway because we're landing. Every one of them have that roaring. There, see? It was very, very subtle, but the landing gear, front gear, back gear, main gear hit first, and then I let the nose fall down. And see, reason for that is, number one, it's the way you're supposed to do it, but number two, that nose gear is the most vulnerable, weakest part of your landing gear. And the full weight of that plane is coming down. You don't want the full weight to come down on that gear. So, ask me how I know how many times I've snapped that front gear. Luckily, it's not all that incredibly expensive. That whole piece, the unit, the screws, and everything's $20. That includes the wheel, the skirt, all of it. So, hate to have to spend 20 bucks, but hey. All right. There it is, folks. That's the set. Prop off. You a happy bird? You're a happy bird. That is the Carbon Z Cessna 150 by E-flite. Great plane, great bird. 6S power. I'm running a 5,000 Spectrum Smart LiPo in her right now. And all the way forward, she balances great. Got lights, flaps. Great bird. If you're wanting to get in a giant scale and you're ready for that, this is a great entry one. It's $3.99 for the Bind and Fly at Horizon Hobby or your local retailer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Fat Guy Flies RC, and God bless.